Okay, here's the thing. Now, I did some little bit more research, and I found out about this one. It's called the Human Computer Interaction, which is the HCI, and so it does exist. So it does happen. Like on the cell phones, it has HCI Bluetooth snoop, which I actually stumbled upon, and I actually connected to it to my phone one time and read my own thoughts. Believe it or not. But I think I set the phone down and I walked away. I think I cancel it out when I get too close to it, so it doesn't work like that. So it says right here, that, if you look at it right here, and this is by Philip Bray and Johnny Hart's The Philosophy of Technology and Engineering Science in 2009. So it says, by the way, I had a counselor that actually was into the cognitive stuff like that, and I wonder what he's up to. I haven't seen him in years, but so when I read this, I thought about him. But so it says, and this is what I'm dealing with, because they possibly have me hooked up to a computer wirelessly, HCI, and pushing notifications in my head. You know, what I mean, like an operator, and it's fucking me up and sending scripts and stuff, viruses in my head, and then it can transmit to people. You know, not ingrained, embedded in my head, like it is, but they can hear it and they can get fucked up. You know what I mean? So it says the internal states involves the manipulation of discrete internal states, representations or symbols, and that are manipulated according to the rules of an algorithm. An algorithm is usually like Facebook, a website or anything. It uses an algorithm with just like it's automated, and it's hard to explain. These internal representations are intended to correspond to structures in the internal world, which is covered or conceived as an objective reality fully independent of the mind. Cognitivism has been influenced by the rationalizations, traditions, and philosophies from decades. Okay, so it's reality. It's conceived as an objective reality fully depending on the mind, saying that it becomes real. You know what I mean? So it's like a brain inside of a brain, or a mini brain inside of a big brain, in a way, or like Power Rangers almost. You know how they sit in the guy's fucking brain and stuff, and like that's kind of what it is, with like an operator script fucking you up. So it's like a whole little world. So it's recognized that good inference. Okay. HCI had good interface design for purposes with a good theory model of human-computer interaction, and that such a theory should be based upon the theory of the human cognitive and model of cognitive process of users interacting with computer systems. So this is another thing that I'm pretty sure that I know that I can hook up to. I've done it myself on accident. I don't know how, but they have it on on, I don't know, widespread like satellite or something, because I go as far as, I don't know, to the next town, and they're still on my ass day in and day out. So I'm trying to look at something in here. Anyway, so I got that, and I can't remember exactly where it happened to that one spot. Oh, here's another thing too. I got one that I looked up some research on. How do I stop cell jammers? I've done this. It says, if you suspect illegal activity of this sort, contact law enforcement's FCC. I've done that. I'm waiting for the reply from the FCC. Again, contact law enforcement or file a complaint with the FCC if you're being victimized, which it is, by someone using a cell phone blocker. So instead of cell phone blocking like my actual cell phone, they're actually blocking it from jamming my head too, by sending repeaters over and over and over again. If you suspect you may be a victim of the cell phone jammer attack, your best bet is to relocate. That's kind of funny. The cell phone jammers don't usually broadcast beyond more than 30 feet. So I'm like, wow, that's not very far. So they have like a relay somehow. So they're tying into the towers here, which is the ground towers, satellites. So moving away from your current position is usually enough to skip the jammer's range. It's kind of funny, but so anyways, that's about it for right now. There's one more can invoke cognitive Mexicans. See, it's called. Okay, that's about it. Computer interface. Yep. Primary aim to look at cognitive but stimulate. Yep. The humans are to create a hybrid cognitive system in which a human and an artificial processor information in tandem. However, Bray argues that not all users of computer systems are cognitive. The emergency of graphical user interface, multimedia, and virtual environments. That's what they do on the other end. I don't know about that. If they do that, I'm really going to assume the computer is now often. So they're saying they can use what my daily activity and they can convert it into 3D animation and art and stuff, and like fucking make jokes and shit. I know they have me on the radio and stuff. And I can barely hear them sometimes because I cancel it out. But that's some fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? So especially the UA. Yeah. Anyway, so just want to document that just to make sure.